Just out on the bike this morning for a wee run, and it's only the 6th of January, but already you can see it's been a really warm winter because the daffodils are starting to come through already. You know, no bad for the very first week in the new year. You can see all the wee shoots sort of coming around, and the dead leaves of winter just beginning to sort of give way to a new spring coming up in a few months' time. Hi folks, welcome back. It's 22 now. It's a lovely day again. A wee bit of snow on the ground. It's very cold, but we're not here to talk about the weather. We're here to talk about my latest plans, which is, as you can see, a wee bit of car camping. My car's actually long enough that I can put a little sort of mattress in, and you can actually, if you want to go do an overnight camp, then you can do. But my wee cooking setup is just a high gear table, which is actually just in the boot of the car, along with a camping gas wee cooker here. The most interesting part is my wee Hartford's compressor unit, which acts as a sort of power pack inverter, and you can see I've got a 200 watt heater here that's actually plugged into it, and it does give you quite a good heat. 200 watt in a car, it's not bad, it lasts for quite a while, and you can be nice and warm in your car without the engine running. So as you can see, I've got a 7-seater, and it's a C-Max Grand, and as I say, quite a big car, but it's all you need for your camping. You can actually, if you want to do overnights, you can put strips on the windows, which are actually, it's like a polythene, it's like a blackout. You cut it into size, you spray the windows with water and stick them on, and then you've got blackout, sort of total blackout inside, and you can have a wee light on and no one can see what you're doing. If it's kind of sort of hard, you can actually put on a foam memory mattress topper, which I've bought. It's a single bed, just fits directly on top of this one here. And if need be in the summer, I've got my little fridge, which I bought out at Hartford's. It's nice and small, and it can fit in the back or in the front of the car. Here I've got a socket. I've got a socket in the middle, and I've got a socket right up the front of the car. So my plans are to bring the Brompton, because it can fit. If I go around this side, I just sit the Brompton in this rear passenger seat here, so I've got plenty of room, as you can see, for all my camping needs. It's just a total sort of perfect wee setup, and that's the front of the car there. So I've plenty of room to have something to eat, to have a lie down if need be, especially if I'm camping at night. I've got a space for the Brompton, and if it's really cold, I've got my little 200 watt heater, I've got my cooking stove, I've got my little table, and that's all you really need. So basically, when I'm camping, as you can see, the Brompton sits in the back seat, and I can put the switch battery pack on the floor. But make sure, folks, that you secure your Brompton with a bungee cord, you know, around your seat, etc., so it doesn't sort of just fly off when you're driving along. So remember, you can camp in most cars. It doesn't have to be, you know, a big car. A wee car is just the same. You know, very, very tiny cars can offer to sleep in, but you know, most cars you can actually sleep in if you really want to at night. But as I say, when you're on your bike, I would say most of the time you're only doing a day camp, you're coming back home, so it doesn't really matter what kind of car you've got. Well, it's the 6th of January, not a great time for cycling. As I say, we've had a bit of snow, which thankfully has not been too heavy. But you know, a lot of ice on the road, so you've got to be watching if you are out in your Brompton, if you're out on other bikes, etc., etc. Just be careful, because you know, usually when the new year comes, you want to do something, you want to get out and about, but just be careful. A lot of ice on the roads, and with the coronavirus, etc. They've said to you, don't turn up at hospitals if you break your legs. Well, the thing is, just don't take so many chances. Just watch what you're doing. But about my plans, again, February, March, that sort of time, I'm going to do a few more songs and possibly still get out on the bike, possibly do an odd day camp, maybe even a night camp sort of thing. So can you maybe tell me in the comments what you'd like to see in the channel this coming year? Would you like to see more me playing the guitar, singing? Would you like to see more keep fit, like doing the cycling, more touring Scotland, that sort of thing? Possibly even further afield when the restrictions ease off. So there's lots of things that's going through my mind, but what's going through your mind? Thanks again for getting me to over 500 subscribers. I'd like to, say to anybody else who's watching this, who's not subscribed, possibly could you maybe do that, maybe help me out by subscribing and perhaps giving us a wee like now and again. Be most appreciated. So that's my plans anyway, so keep you up to date as we go on video by video.